Now, Ice's gun here, being this lowly 38 revolver, you see how this cursor is blinking red and black? That's because the enemy is outside of the effective range of the gun. Now, Ice could still try to take that shot and hit him, but it's going to be harder than it has any right to be. Ideally, I would want that guy to come in a little closer, but not behind cover, and not facing me. There are several ways that I could try to handle this, but I think instead what I'm going to opt to do is just to try to get my guys to sneak a little closer, sort of circle around a bit. It is possible to sneak as you move. It costs more action points, but the mercs try to be quieter with their steps. This isn't as successful generally as one would hope, but it is a thing. I think for now, as we're still a good distance away, I'm going to have Ice, say, walk to here.
Cool.
Alright, reserve warning is popping up to tell me if he's going to be firing at all this turn, I need to stop giving him other things to do. I will have him continue to there. I will have him look in this direction so as to not lose sight of that guy, and then I will have him duck. Ducking is very important in this game.
What's up?
Snake, I'm going to have head in this direction.
Uh-huh.
I want to flank this guy. Look in his direction. Let's duck. He still has enough action points to fire. It's possible that he'll get the option to interrupt the enemy's turn, in which case he can spend those.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Jimmy's going to go wide. I'm going to have him head in this direction.
Okay.
Have him continue out as far as he can, and Larry can follow suit.
Cool.
Okay, that's all I'm going to be doing with my mercs for this turn. I can click that done button or type D. Looks all around, but he's still just standing there. Okay.
What's up?
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
That should be close enough. Uh-oh.
No, die.
Dude here, shooting him will be real easy.
What's up?
Wow. That was curious. It was really weird the way that just happened. Well, let's get Snake behind that bush.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't have enough action points left to fire, but he's in a very good position now.
Yeah.
Jimmy obviously needs to take cover. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, everybody can see him. I can press F9 to confirm if he can see them, and indeed he can. That wasn't much of a hit, but it was a hit all the same. And every little bit weakens the potential of the enemy. That was, yeah, I know, right, Jesendar? That was very strange that that just happened.
Cool.
Get Larry into position for next turn.
Yo. It's cool.
Alright, I'm going to have Ice do something about this guy, even if we can't... Yeah, even if we don't actually hit him. Just to let the guy know that he's, try to discourage him. Oh. Staying up front here. Ooh, Snake got an interrupt, but he doesn't have enough points to do anything about it. That's strong. Oh, man, it's just all clustered up right at the front here. Yeah, he came to... they're all taking cover now. Okay. Ugh. This became quite the muddle quite quickly.
Yeah.
Alright. So you can spend up to 4 action points to aim better. Sometimes you want to fire quickly, sometimes you want to take your time on each shot. And, we're within the effective range of this gun. I think I would rather take 2 shots. Ugh. Successive shots against the same target take less time. You've already got the gun aimed. There we go. That was a solid hit. Down to wounded. Larry's... I'm not sure he's going to be able to have a good angle here. Let me try to have him take 1 good shot and then duck again. No. Okay.
Yo.
Ice. He's not close enough, but I also don't want him to get out from behind cover here. Let's make this as accurate a shot as we can. Nice! That was great. You actually can fire again, rather than duck. Oh, the shot hit the water. The game does track the trajectory of the bullets. You can hit targets other than the one you intended.
What's up?
Let's see. Close range, I just want to gun this guy down. Oh, come on, Snake, don't be like that. This one better not miss. There we go.
Right on!
And there's our first KO. And that enemy dropped ammo for a gun that I don't have yet. And there's nothing else I can do this turn except have Larry look in a different direction, and that's not something I want to do, so... Okay, so Snake now going to, can you even see those? He can see both of them. Alright. Let's, actually, let me take a... How's the let's get him behind this bush here. Have him target this guy. Barn. It costs 2 points to duck. Left him just enough to do so.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jimmy can finish this guy off. Make it a good shot. Come on, Jimmy. Ah. Fine. Get your head down. There we go! Nice shot, Larry. That guy being critical, he's gonna have trouble aiming anymore. He might be less of an issue. Ice, really want to get him to where he can do something a bit more useful. For the moment, that seems a little difficult.
Cool.
No, I think I'd rather have you get in position first. Okay. Next turn, please. He had the same idea. Just circle around. He's trying to retreat because he's not feeling so good. Okay.
What's up?
Well, if they're running away... Though I think I want him to try to shoot at this target. That wasn't even close, Snake, but admittedly you were running and shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy, let's see if you can get this guy. There's a lot of cover. Ugh. Nope.
Yo. Cool.
Oh, that was a strong hit. They're all using the same gun. Ice is just that much better. Nice shot, Red, too. Oh yeah, this game is still incredible to this day. I would point out that there is a version of this game on the Nintendo DS of all platforms. It does streamline a few things, but it doesn't necessarily make it a worse game. It's still quite playable.
Cool.
Okay, Ice is ducking. Larry should be able to take a shot from here. Figures. Okay. That bullet did worry me a little, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Let's close the gap here. Come on.
Yo. Cool.
Really? You're kidding me.
Man. Cool. Yo. Cool.
I guess that was the best I could do there.
What's up?
That was weird.
Uh-huh.
And reserve warning. Take the shot from here. Damn. Yeah, figured he might try to run. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Or as he can go. Or he has to shoot.
Man. Cool.
Yes! Actually, a critical enemy can bleed out. If an enemy is ever in dying condition, then they're taken off the board right away. That they are eliminated.
What's up? Uh-huh.
A guard or a merc in dying condition, that would be 15 hit points or fewer, can actually potentially be recovered. But if an enemy gets to that state, they are pulled off the map right away.
Cool.
Like the one advantage you get. Nice to know somebody on my party can hit things.
Happening. See a dude here. Shooting him will be real easy.
Seems we found another one who is already looking to run away.
Cool. Mother.
Okay, so there they are. Need to be
Cool.
serious about our positioning again.
Cool. Yeah.
Get
Okay.
Jimmy infiltrating this way.
Man. Cool. Cool.
Larry can just cycle around behind. Ugh. Knifing is potentially very high damage, but the hit rate is a lot lower than one would like.
Uh-huh.
Oddly enough, you're still better off using the gun at point blank in this game. I almost think that's a bad design choice if you ask me. But all the same,
Uh-huh.
that's what's there. Okay. Alright, he is taking cover. On the side there. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect this to hit. That's okay. It's really more a matter of
Yo.
keeping the target occupied. Ice, on the other hand. This is probably going to be a solid shot. Here we go. Have him duck down.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jimmy can continue.
Okay.
Well, he's sort of slogging through the
Okay.
roughage here, but
Man.
he'll get there eventually. Oops, I should not have done that. Okay. So you have taken cover.
Yo.
Cool. Mother.
As you can see, not the best.
What's up? Uh-huh.
And with the tree directly between the two of them, the gun is still the better choice.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, Larry, let's try to get you, somewhere useful. I don't think I want you to try that shot. I think that's likely to hit somebody else. Yeah, knife fights. Pretty dangerous.
Yo.
Come on. Doesn't even have the action points to try again.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. There's still that guy up there.
Okay. Okay.
Larry, unfortunately, now needs to end to Ice's wound.
Yo. Cool.
Since you asked, I felt compelled to try, but as you can see, I clearly should not have.
What's up? Uh-huh.
So let that be a lesson to you, kiddies.
Uh-huh.
Knives are only for when you're out of ammo and desperate, or for when you need to go swimming.
Cool.
Using them against enemy soldiers is not a good idea.
What's up?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Why am I itching so much tonight? Ugh. Weird. Here we go. That it?
I think we just bagged ourselves another sector.
Okay. And as Snake has announced, there are no enemies left. The action points have disappeared. Things are progressing in real time again.
Yo. Cool.
Get Larry treating Ice's wound. That was the micro purifier.
What's up?
Let's grab that.
Uh-huh.
A micro purifier.
And we'll just drop the canteen for the moment.
He should have destroyed it while he had the chance.
And a helmet, hey.
A helmet.
That he can hold. Hold that on his head. So, these crates. Crates are something that do not automatically show up on the map. You need to get within line of sight for them to appear. And they often contain goodies. They are also often difficult to open.
Yeah.
But we might be able to find a crowbar to make some of the tougher ones more readily poppable.
Okay. I see something here.
A rock.
Okay.
Rocks actually can be very useful. Here we go. More ammo.
2 boxes of 38 ammo.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this rock simply because I love the description for it.
A rock.
I can just leave it there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to, at this point in time,
Okay.
actually gather people together here. I want to mention a couple things real quick. The red bars that you see here are the hit point bars, as you might imagine. This yellow portion was damage that Jimmy took. That is untreated damage. It's essentially an open wound, but it's a small one. It's really no big deal. That can pretty much heal on its own. Ice took a massive chunk there. If I did not treat that damage, he would be taking damage over time. He would start losing hit points. What I did with Larry and this first aid kit, which you can see is now...
First aid kit. It's almost half used.
As you can see, a good chunk of it, about a third of it, has already been spent to heal this. Yes. The yellow has turned to pink. That is now a treated wound. But that is still damage. Note that his hit point count here is listed as 58, not 90-something, as it normally would be. In order to properly regain those hit points, he needs to rest, or otherwise be treated outside of combat. This means taking the day off. Either just sitting there or having a doctor treat him with a medical kit, ideally. And then those pink hit points will turn red again. If I continue to press him in combat and he takes more damage, that wound could reopen. Yeah. So you get where this game is going. It takes the hard line regarding health. Pin's job points on the throw stone skill. Okay, if I check this map here, you can see these little blinking dots here. That's where I found items that I can pick up, and I should actually have somebody still has a inventory spot. Turns out I only have the one. That's ice.
Cool.
Grab that ammo.
A canteen.
These can be stacked together. Where was it? Here it is.
Cool.
See if I can jimmy some of these crates while we're at it. There's another one. More ammo of the same type. 38 ammo. Grab that.
A 6-bullet clip of 45 ammo.
Because he's got one of those. Let's have him
Cool.
grab that one.
Yeah. Okay. Empty. Okay.
4-pocket vest. That's what I want to see. And that is a 45 caliber handgun.
A 6-bullet clip of 45 ammo.
Alright.
Okay.
Oops.
An assault.
I meant to actually have
Okay. Okay.
ice grab that.
Cool.
You can't stuff a vest
An assault vest.
in the pocket of another vest. They thought of that. Those spare vests have to go into hands. Free hands. Larry only has 2 pockets right now.
What's up?
Actually, so does Snake. But I will hand this over to Larry. There we go.
Cool.
A Colt 45 in good condition with 6 bullets.
And he can carry that. He is, after all, the best gunman I have right now. Okay, one other thing I want to do while I'm at this sector, while I'm looking at the map screen here, I can order guards to move, travel from one sector to another. I will take half my starting allotment and move them to here. You can see now, you remembered that there was one of those fallow trees right at the top edge of this map. Having taken the sector above, there are now 3 green dots in the first sector instead of just 2. And there are 3 green dots among the 7 trees here. So I could start tapping 6 trees as early as tomorrow. Great stuff. Yeah, this game is incredibly well put together. Okay, I am going to, at this point, actually head back south. The next sector I want to take is the one to the west of the starting sector. In the interest of minimizing defense needs.
I can't remember what you wanted me to do, man. Man?
Larry every now and then just kind of gets forgetful. He's like that. Larry is someone that I know is not going to make it for the long haul. But for a while, or however long he does last, I would like to keep him around. Zoom in on the sign. Reads reservoir. Most of the early signs in the game will do so, but there are others later on. Can you dual wield? Not in any meaningful manner, no.
Aw, chief, death.
So, I reversed westward, and here's the lay of the land, but yeah, there was actually an enemy standing right there, facing this direction as soon as we came through.
Cool.
Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to ambush him.
Man?
Oh, there's another one.
Yo.
Okay,
Cool.
let's try to deal with you, Ice. Note that I'm using that new gun. There we go. Fewer action points to fire. And he's critical already. That was a very good, solid, strong start right there. Alright, let's see what Jimmy can do to this guy. Let's try to make it one good shot. Damn. Oops. No, come on. Work with me, game. Duck. There we go. And Snake, we are going to come... Oh, dear. Kinda out of cover around here. Yeah, let's put him there. You're probably gonna run away anyway, so... Really? Okay. Ah, there we go. Guards have arrived. Sector 50.
Man?
So this is a thing. Ugh. You're that slow, Larry? Here.
Yeah.
Get your head down.
Okay.
Because Jimmy's getting right behind you. Really? Are you kidding me?
Yo.
Ice, can you solve this problem for me? Ice? Thank you.
What's up?
Alright, Snake, I guess we're gonna have to head this way first, because what the devil? There we go. Sheesh.
Right on.
Next turn. He's getting away, but he is critical.
Man? Cool.
So this is a letter.
S36 D9 Stork AM. Distribute items as needed. LS.
Oh. The music is fantastic, yes. So, what does this stuff mean? Well, later on in the game, you might get a bit more information to try to figure it out. But, as you might imagine, S36D9 is actually referring to Sector 36 Day 9. And LS is Lucas Santino. Initials there. I could make a note of that, or I could take it with me, put it in someone's inventory, and they can carry it back to base, but I am not terribly concerned.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yo.
I'd rather try to catch this guy.
Cool.
I have 2 clips for the new gun. I found 2 clips.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Man.
And Larry can head in this general direction. Okay. Ooh, let's see now.
Yo. Cool. Cool.
Let's get you here. Ducking.
What's up? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Something similar with Snake.
Yeah.
Jimmy, this looks like a good spot. Oh, wait. You can't get there
Okay.
in time.
Man.
And Larry, yeah.
Cool.
Keep heading this way.
Cool.
Okay.
Yo. Cool. Cool.
What's up?
Still don't want to actually take the shot yet. There we go. Come on. Can't read that. Alright.
Right on.
There we go. That is a 5-pocket vest. That's a damn fine thing to locate on the first day.
Okay. Okay. No dice.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's get behind the tree then. Larry just happens to already be trying to circle around in that direction. Although he's not really the best of units to do that with. Oh. What happened back here? Why am I itching so much? Anyway. I think I better just have him lay low. Ish. Can he see that guy from there? No, I didn't think he could. I'll have him duck anyway.
Oh, jeez, Deb.
Ugh. Snake kind of got flanked there. Ugh, come on. Nope.
What's up? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Yo.
Probably a bit far for him to try to shoot. Yeah, what you might do. Yeah. When an enemy has clearly a lot of guns coming after them,
Cool.
they have the tendency to want to try to back off, regroup, establish a better foothold. Oh!
Bogey! I mean, Charlie! Like I see a bad grunt, man!
Ugh. But even if you have no chance of hitting an enemy, sometimes just firing those extra bullets at their direction will make them back off.
Cool.
Rates and oh, that's a problem.
Cool.
That is a bit much for Larry to hope to handle by himself. Okay. How am I gonna deal with this?
What's up?
Nice. It's a very strong start.
Yeah.
Jimmy clearly in a bad spot here. Injured.
Okay.
Let's get him. Be a harder target to hit.
Yo.
And Ice needs to try to move in some way, somehow.
It's cool.
Damn.
It's cool.
Have him duck.
Man?
Oh, doesn't have the action points to do anything there. Oh, that worked out like ideally. Have Larry fire first. Don't expect much. Ooh, got the hit. Very solid one too. Nicely done.
What's up?
There we go.
Right on.
This other soldier just watched somebody die, like, right in front of his face.
Yeah. Okay.
Get Jimmy
Okay.
to a better angle.
Yo.
Nice,
It's cool.
sort of wall-eyed at the moment, but... Well, he got a hit. Did some damage. Not nearly as good a shot, apparently.
What's up?
Ugh. Oh, he actually can fire again. Nice.
Yo. It's cool.
I want him to duck after this. Oof, that was way off.
Yeah.
Damn, come on. Come on, guys. Oof. There we go.
What's up?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yo.
Oh, that was pretty. Larry might get the final shot in, who knows? Yes!
This place should be a little safer now, man.
Alright. Whew, another one. Yes, as a matter of fact, there was sort of a semi-sequel to this game called Jagged Alliance Deadly Games, which allowed for both versus and cooperative campaigns, if I recall correctly. Very good stuff. I actually have that, too. Hopefully be able to show that off at some point. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, Jimmy is not feeling so hot right now.
An assault.
Let us get him treated.
Okay.
Man? Cool.
Larry can take care of that.
Yo.
Check the map here. Got some crates, got some items lying around. That's just the note. Oh, nice. Another first aid kit.
Yeah. Man.
What happened? No, really. Treat him, please.
Yo. It's cool.
Or pocket vest?
An assault vest with 4 pockets.
Someone else can grab that gun later. Oops.
Nothing.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
Okay, let's read this over to Larry. 2 pocket vest on the ground there. Larry should grab that first aid kit.
Yeah. Okay.
A first aid.
You can take 2 items of this nature and merge them together. They just evens out the percentages.
First aid. A
We have
first
121.
an assault.
Man. Cool.
Larry can grab that gun, I think.
Yo.
A 38 revolver.
This is an extended ear.
A wall probe.
Oh.
In good condition.
Got my items mixed up. A wall probe,
Huh?
very peculiar piece of equipment, lets you try to hear if there's somebody on the other side of a wall. It's tough to
It's cool.
find the inventory space to carry it,
Yeah.
but can be extremely valuable.
Okay. Okay.
I believe the crate contents are not random. As for what the enemies themselves drop, I think there is some variability to it. But certain soldiers, certain sectors, I think that there's a sort of a commonality to what you'll see.
2 clips of 45 ammo.
That is something for ice to carry.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo. It's cool.
Man. Cool.
I don't know if Larry's going to be able to open these crates, but
2 clips.
ooh, a locksmith's kit.
Cool.
That's for Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay. Man.
Ah,
A locksmith's kit.
these don't stack actually.
Cool.
That I'm gonna have Jimmy carry for now.
Okay.
That is a Kevlar vest.
A Kevlar vest. In good condition.
Yeah, very solid protection there. Still lying around. The wall probe, a knife, a letter.
Yo.
And I'm pretty sure...
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I am totally out of inventory space right now.
What's up?
Although, Snake only has 2 pockets right now.
What's up?
Larry has a spare 3-pocket vest, so...
Yo.
Actually, Ice is a spare 4-pocket vest. Let's,
It's cool.
organize this a little more intelligently. Make more of the space. Where is he? There we go. And that frees up an inventory slot.
Yeah.
Probably do some ammo consolidation too.
Okay.
These 3 boxes and these 2. Here we go. Oops.
A knife.
Can grab that knife again. Over here.
Yeah.
Jimmy can grab the wall probe.
A wall probe.
And at this point, with Ice and Jimmy feeling not so hot, Snake slightly injured but still decent, and perhaps most importantly,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo,
my inventory pretty much full. Ice has one spot left. I guess he can go ahead and grab this,
it's cool.
fill it.
What's up?
I'm probably going to call it a day here. That, and it is getting close to break time for me anyway.
S30.
Oh, there's another crate.
Uh-huh.
Empty.
Yeah, well, bugger.
Yeah.
Now, I can guarantee you that there's going to be more items, more crates, and probably very valuable stuff over here. But I'm not going to go for that right now, and there's a very important reason why. The waters around this island are not safe. Not even remotely. There are all kinds of really nasty creatures in that water.
Something over here.
Ooh. Hello. Ooh, a crowbar. That is going with me.
Yo,
Someone's carrying that.
Yeah. Moon?
yo,
I guess it'll be Ice.
cool.
A crowbar.
Probably mostly useful in Jimmy's hands, but...
Yeah.
When you're swimming, you might just end up getting accosted by one of these sea serpents. And when you are, basically you're at the mercy of the random number generator. The only thing that you can do to improve your odds is to reduce your weight load as much as you can and have a knife in your hand. That's your best bet. If you survive an encounter with a sea serpent, and there's a very good chance you won't, you'll probably end up being more than a little exhausted and injured in the process. I might be able to safely swim across and grab a bunch of loot, and then have the merc die on the way back, with everything that he picked up being lost forever. It's definitely a risk-reward thing. I don't want to risk any of these guys at this time, and I wouldn't be able to carry what I grab anyway, so for the moment...
Okay.
Yeah, Larry, time for a swim. I'm going to be, waiting on that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll, however, try to clear out more of the space here.
What's up? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's make sure there are no,
Uh-huh.
other crates lying around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can only barely see the front of it from here. Yeah, you do not want to cross the water, if at all possible. Okay, there's really nothing more for me to do.
It's cool.
I just want to end the day. I can do that. There's a nice little compressed time option.
Okay.
One thing I do want to do is get guards into this sector. Don't have to guard this one now. It is covered on all sides.
Okay.
Sectors cannot be invaded diagonally.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Just clearing away a bit of the black while I can. And time compression. The guards have arrived. You can see them moving around now. I can just recompress time. Unfortunately, guards have this obnoxious habit of liking to go for swims. There we go. End of day 1. This little overview.
You got the micro purifier and instill some fear in the process. It's early, but with the plant back processing 20 trees tomorrow, we're off to a great start. The urgency with which you retrieve the micro purifier warrants a bonus. I hope you'll accept $1,000 as a token of my appreciation.
It's a strong start, Jack. A strong start. So, here's the first of hopefully many statistics screens. No mercs died today, no natives died today. 8 enemies died. Strong start. I have gained 2 sectors and 9 trees. As far as the tappable trees go, I have 6 more than I had before. And of course, the 2 that I had to begin with, I couldn't tap anyway. So, yeah, starting tomorrow, I can tap as many as 8 trees. Yeah, those black dots will turn green once I start taking adjacent sectors. I'll gain more as well. Everybody got paid. Nobody's stats have changed. I got $1,000 today from that bonus. Natives paid, team paid. Yes. Net loss of $2,670 today. Plus I paid for the helicopter. Although that happens technically sort of between days, as far as that's concerned. Yeah, you can see the previous balance is showing the 800 less. So that's 1 day down. I've got many more to go. Can you get a macro purifier to tap more trees? No, no. Is there any randomness to the location of the micro purifier? Sort of the... In a technical sense, yes. I'm pretty sure that the micro purifier is carried by the first soldier you kill. Pretty sure that's the way that that works. Okay, so here we are, back in the base. Viewing team a little more useful now. I would have 2 significantly injured units that I very much want to keep. So they are going to be taking the day off. I'm probably going to be hiring a doctor to heal them, and another gun or 2, possibly an explosives expert. Be a convenient additional thing to have. So I am going to want to open up the AIM laptop again and get some more hires done, but I will do that after my break. For the time being... Well, actually, let me save, just in case something atrocious happens. And